Hi, I'm Larry Uvelman, and education is one of the most valuable things to me in my life. And yet, I might get some educators a little upset. On theownerconsultant.com. I've been very fortunate to be on an advisory committee in one of my local school districts for a long time. And I've been invited to speak before the school many times, and I appreciate it. And yet, not one time has any teacher ever argued with this principal, even though I'm knocking what it is they do for a living. So these old letters up here, BS, MS, PhD, we know what they stand for. Bullshit, more shit, piled high in D. It's an old joke. I'm not the first one to say it. So please don't be upset with me. I have 3 other letters that I think are extremely important in education, and I share them with young people all the time. When I present at the schools, I always share these 3 letters with them. MSB, Master of Bullshit. Now they laugh because they can remember that, and that's what stories are about, to help you remember. Then I explain what MSB stands for. Math, Business, Science. These are the 3 that you need to remember in life. These are the 3 that you should always study in life. Math affects you everywhere, in every phase of life. Now, people usually get that, but I explain to them, as I did with my own children. When you walk into McDonald's, and I'm not picking on McDonald's here, any fast food place, any place, they deal with money all the time. And your order is $5.64, and you give them a $10 bill. Wait till they ring that up, and then give them another $1, and watch them freak out. I can't do that, my drawer will be off. In reality, you want one $5 bill back and the change, instead of 4 singles in the change. But what I was doing was I was teaching my son and my daughter to think differently, to think quickly in math. That you can do math in your head very quickly. For me, math has always been very easy. I always had a chalkboard in my head and I can just figure it out quickly. If you can do math, it's such a great strength in life. Now, business. On to the second letter. Business is something that affects everyone in life. You're going to buy a car? Are you going to take the first number that they tell you? Of course, everyone says no. So they start to understand why business is important. Study the business you work in. Study how people do business with you so that you are better at business. If you're better at business, it's going to help you in life, help you on your ladder, help you with what you want to do. And very importantly, and I didn't used to share this letter with them, because I didn't realize just how important it was, even though it's something I've done for over 30 years. This has been a new tool that I've only shared in the last 2-3 years. S for sales. And the reason this letter is so important is our whole life we're either being sold to or we're selling. And because we're always being sold to, it's easy to study other people, how they sell to you, how they provide a service to you. My daughter is now in a service industry. And at 23, she has recognized how important service is to her because she works so hard at servicing other people. Math, business, and sales. 3 very important tools in life. And the best part of this is to see these kids get so excited now that they want to learn these things. And they may go on and get those other initials. If they don't, I hope they got the yearning to learn that I did when I was 19, and it's never stopped. I'm Larry Uvelman, the Owner Consultant, and thank you for your valuable time. One other note, I've always thought that teaching kids, sharing with kids, learning with kids is an extremely important tool. And if you can get them motivated and excited about learning, it's one of the most valuable gifts in life. I do a presentation, The 11 Rules on Raising Kids. I think it's very valuable. As young parents, we often have no clue on how to raise our kids. I learned a long time ago, if you keep the rules for kids and raising them simple, they can understand it. If they can understand it, it's easy for them to follow. I am so confident that this will be a valuable tool in raising your kids, or as a gift to your kids in raising their kids. If you don't like it, I'll refund your money. I have over 20 years of experience using these rules with my kids. And you know the funny part is to see them using them with other people. I remember my son using it on his girlfriend's younger sister. They're great tools, and when you see your kids using them with other people and eventually their kids, it's one of the best tools you can ever give them. I'm Larry Uvelman, the Owner Consultant, and thank you for your valuable time.